Hello everyone, this is Professor Kasai here. I'm going to talk about Codeblocks. Now, many of you have been talking about having trouble with Eclipse, and some of you are using a Mac, and I want to address that. If you're using a Mac, go ahead and use Xcode. If you're using Windows, I would recommend using Codeblocks, only because normally I would recommend you use Visual Studio, but that's quite of a big install, and it could really set you behind, and we're already behind. So I don't want to do that. I want to go ahead and use something we can use right away and get you started. So if you got Eclipse working, fantastic. Keep on using that. But if not, go ahead and use something called Codeblocks. Now, Codeblocks, you could type it like this in a Google search, and it should be the first thing that pops up. You go ahead and click on that. It's an open source cross-platform, and we're going to go to the downloads area. In the downloads, we want to download the binary release. This is the easy way for installing Codeblocks. Sounds good to me. From there, you pick the version based on your operating system. But look at the notes right here. It says the Codeblocks 17.12 MingW setup includes the compiler as well. That's what you need to run C and C++ code. So we want to make sure we pick this file here. So that is this one right here. Once we do it from there, it will download shortly. Let's get it there. All right. It's going to go ahead and download it to my desktop. That's okay. I'm going to do it that way. Hit save. It's going to download here. I'm going to pause the video for a moment while it downloads. Okay, everyone. So now Codeblocks is already finished downloading. So it should be on my desktop. There it is right there. I'm going to go ahead and install it by double-clicking it. And click Next. The license agreement. Read that. Hit Agree. This all looks good. Hit Next. We're going to install this. Okay, so it's going to run through its installation process, and while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video so it doesn't waste your time. And we're back, and we're going ahead. Do I want to run Codeblocks now? Sure. Okay, pulls up a screen like this. Let's minimize that for a second now. Close this out. Pull this back up. Alright, good. So, now that it's finished installing, it says, do you want to create a new project or open an existing one? I want to create a new one. And we